and turn this over to and Michelle, and we go.
Amazing, Leslie. Thank you again. You guys, let's give Leslie a massive round of applause. Leslie comes every other week, you guys, and blesses everybody's socks off. Yes or yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, get active in the chat. And we just thank you, Leslie, for your knowledge, your leadership, and your love for everybody here. Just always, always so incredible. So we welcome everybody tonight. Let's see, you guys, we have some new distributors that we want to welcome to the family. If you are here and a new distributor, we want to see and hear from you. We have got Anthony Graffiti. Hopefully I say, and please give me grace if I say any names wrong, and you can unmute and just say Michelle Marie. That was so not right. Mike Jonas, Patsy Rich, Chad and Stephanie Hansen, Geraldine Webb, all of these gorgeous souls joined as of last week. So welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the One Person Big Difference family. Everybody here is here for you. And we do this one step at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 day at a time. And like Leslie was just saying, you just show up. You be vulnerable, help each other. You're going to have days of like, oh, and days of like, And as we always say, just get out of your head and just drop into that heart. We have a mission and a purpose and a gift to share with this incredible world. So we welcome you all here tonight. Are you going to start sharing that?
Sure.
We're going to get this party started. Marisa is going to be here speaking to us tonight on our avatars. And, you know, the people out there that we see and can visualize coming into the business, and the people that, you know, that we want to do life with. Like, who here just loves doing a life with the people that are here? Yes. I mean, what a complete blessing.
One more, Bill.
Yes. And, you know, think about those people and what do they look like? Where are they from? And she'll get into that with you. But that you could just build a legacy with. A generational, this is no hype, legacy with. Our oldest daughter is 17. She's going to be 18 in August, and she just cannot wait to start Life Vantage, you guys, and get after it. And it makes me emotional to think of her one day doing this, having, you know, their children and them having the legacy. It's real. It is absolutely real. So let's get after it and bless the socks off. So tonight we are here. We do this every single Monday night for 30 minutes. And then Leslie every other week has been, like I said, blessing everybody with getting started training. You don't have to be brand new to show up to that. You can come up every single week and just come, you guys. The information, the knowledge, we just become better. And so many times, like they just did, they have open, you know, questions and answers and whatnot that goes there. So definitely show up and pour energy. Leslie looks like she wanted to say something. Nope. Okay. I see a hand. I'm like, oh, all right. So, and then every Tuesday, corporate on the official Life Vantage Facebook page, they have what's called the Flip the Switch opportunity call, or Elite Distributor on up will do a call in regards to what we've got our hands on here. That is something that you can tag people in. You can go there and watch and learn and just let people know what we've got. This week, it is the incredible Michael Epstein. Those of you that know Michael know that he has a heart of gold. He has a history of massage therapy, but also it's not Taekwondo. Is it Taekwondo?
I don't know.
It's martial arts. Like
Martial
he's the
arts.
top of the top of martial arts and health and just vitality. And he will just bless the socks off of people. So definitely go to watch that. Every Wednesday we have been having, yes, put in the chat if you guys have been showing up to Wednesday Wellness. These are powerful. These recordings many times do not go out. We do not control these, and they are deep. If you like science, they are deep into the science. Many times they have a medical professional on or somebody that is very skilled and knowledgeable in that background. So make sure to take a screenshot of that. And you guys, all this information is, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, don't forget on this one, there is a passcode. It's team
lowercase team. Yes. And remember, all of this information that is being shared right now, Michelle Voris, everybody put in the chat. Thank you, Michelle Voris. Thank you, Michelle Voris. Puts these together. She puts it into One Person Big Difference Telegram chat. If you're not in the Telegram chat, message me. We'll make sure, or your profile line up later, we'll make sure that you get into that right away. It's just the norm. It's information, but also in the One Person Big Difference Facebook pages, information is there. If you're like, where do I find this? It's there. So this Thursday, Miss Becky Taylor. She is powerful as well. She will share a lot about the products and also incredible business. And this is for the Stu Brody, Carrie Dickey organization. I mean, it's for everybody, but that's where it originates from. Who likes sales? Sales, yes, sales. I love sales. Thank you, sales. Who loves Axio? Oh my gosh, I drink a lot. Why? Because I feel a difference and it is so important. And oh my goodness, hearing another story today of somebody's child within 10 days being impacted. Anybody here in the chat have impact with our Axio? Yes, yes, it's unbelievable. It's on sale. Again, make sure you get it before the end of the month. MVP, if you did not get training on what is happening in regards to our new promotions, make sure that you go into the guides in One Person Facebook. Within there, it shows our Monday night calls. There is a call in there with Brian and Holly Highfield. It is clear, it is quick, and they make it just do such a good job explaining it. If you have questions, you let us know, but just know if you enroll customers this month, make sure that you communicate, have them in Vitality Living, make sure that we're doing a great job with retention. Why are they on these products? We want them on forever. Guess what? Next month when they get that order, with 500 above, Sean knows I chat a lot, so sometimes he has to speed me up with the PowerPoint. You're gonna get another bonus, you guys. And also with distributors, and we can go more into that. But who's going to be at Elite Academy, virtual or in person? Put that into the chat if you are not registered yet. As soon as you get off, you guys go and register. I think it's like $59 for virtual, and I think $79, I'm going off of memory, for in person. The leaders, the beautiful leaders in the One Person Big Difference family spent the entire day today planning and getting so excited for an event that we're putting together for all of you that are going to be there in person. But guess what? Those of you that are going to be there virtually, you are on our minds too, and how to connect with you and to keep the party started as well. Events do change lives. If you're thinking about going, commit to yourself. I'm saying this because I love you. Go. It changed our life. So just make sure to go. And then Croatia, you guys, this isn't something that's just like, oh, it's just some people get to go, or I'm not going to be able to, like, don't get into that mindset. We are here to help you. If you want to do it, put into the chat, I'm going to Croatia. You reach out. How can I get there? What can I do? Please, we want to help you. If we do not hear from you, we don't know. And this is going to be incredible. And for those of you that are like, I want to earn this, but I'm not ready to travel. Well, guess what? Company is fully aware of that and has some unbelievable prizes for anybody that is not interested in going to Croatia, but wants to work towards something fabulous. So that is beautiful. All right. Put your meetings on Big Blue Calendar. Go to bigbluecalendar.com. Check out what's going on. There's always some different Zooms and meetings going on, you guys, and you can always zoom into those or find people, in other locations and send them to those meetings, which is really fun. And we're wrapping up here before we get to Marisa. Are you on the One Person Big Difference website? Did you know that there's things in there, you guys, that totally need to be updated? There's different things, but guess what? Did you know that we have every single study and beyond in there? All of it. Did you know we have training on how to do three-way calls, how to host home meetings, stuff on athletes, stuff on horses, stuff on dogs, stuff on business centers, stuff on, how to even do this through the business. There's a ton of information. And guess what else? We want to celebrate you guys all the time. And how do we do that? We love birthdays. We love celebrating your life. So when you go in there and you register, part of the way that we know when your birthday is that you do that. We don't ask for your year, but just your month and your day, because we want to celebrate you. So really, really good place to just rock and roll. And then finally, focus.
Focus.
You want to go on that one?
Yes.
He's like, you've done the whole talking.
No, you might as well wrap it up.
Be in the 1% club. You can take a screenshot of this, you guys. You can put it into your notes. You can put it as your screensaver. You can put it and print it out and put it on your computer. It's great to have a focus, isn't it? Like just a singular focus of what can I do every month? Well, to be in the 1% club, this is a corporate thing. And I know they've got some stuff up their sleeves with 1% club people. And you also get points for Croatia. And also, FYI, registering for Elite Academy, you're going to get points for Croatia. So make sure that you've got that. One distributor, 1 second month order, and going to an event, a Life Vantage Academy or an Elite Academy. So Marisa, I know she was finishing up another call. Are you there, my gorgeous girl? Let's see if she's back.
I'm here. Yeah, I've been
Okay,
here.
wonderful. So thank you guys for being patient as I quickly went through all of that. But I was just on another call with Marisa as well, and we were talking about some different things. And many of you have heard me say that my word for this year is hungry. Is hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm hungry to help you guys. I am hungry to get up every single day and get the power of nutrigenomics, NERF2 activation, the gift of this community, the gift of this business and what it has done, the ability for us to get up and, go fly to Arizona when we needed to be there for Carrie immediately. We have such a responsibility, and there's no reason that any of us should be holding back what we have with everybody that we talk to. Of course, we don't want to be like this to people. We want to be asking a lot of questions. How are you? What's been going on? A great thing with holiday cards is you can respond to people and say, hey guys, what's going on? Your card is so beautiful. Everybody's growing up, or it looks like you had a great year. Keeping it simple like that, but just really expanding and making that list big. And before I, finish up here, speaking of hungry, we have a group called Vitality Hustle. So if you are in there, amazing. If you are not and would like to be there, it's a group that we have specifically for this 90-day run, but don't think I'm going to go move fast. I'm going to go this. It's whatever pace, like Leslie was saying in their training. Do you want to go slow? Do you want to walk? Do you want to run? Do you want to fly? But we're going to be in there talking about different daily activities and actions that you can be taking to help you keep that flow going. Because sometimes we, just like I said, we get into our head and you're like, what should we do next? So we're going to be in there helping. But I'm going to tell you what, if you are in that page, can you please put in the comments about what you have seen this past week in regarding stories? People have been posting their picture in there. They're sharing who they are, why they're here, and what their goal is. My heart has been completely inspired and relit and reignited to go even faster and harder and staying as hungry as possible because of these stories and helping each and every one of you to get there. So if you want to be in that group and you're not, please let us know and we'll make sure to get you in there. And if not, that's totally fine as well. But we're going to put this over. Oh, yes, Patricia, I saw you are so amazing. Thank you. We're going to introduce the gorgeous Miss Marisa Maggio. Oh, we are matching. Sean just said, look, we're matching.
Mine says life though.
Oh, life and human. Marisa is going to be sharing with us tonight, to help us with our focus on avatars. Marisa is somebody that I look up to and respect so much. She is constantly in action. She's constantly listening to people. She's constantly just sharing her passion, her vision for what we have here. And she just lights up the world. And I don't know how she does it all. She gets up at 4 o'clock or whatever and goes and does yoga. And then she gets on every single call and is messaging and taking care of people and doing a lot. She's doing a lot of personal growth, which is what we do in this business. But Marisa, teach us how to bring people. Oh my gosh, Sean, that's something our daughter made in art class just recently. How to be attracting, those people that we would just love to do life with and to go out there to make a big difference. Please.
Thank you, Michelle. I love you so much. And Sean and all of you. And Leslie, thank you for all that you do and give and serve for all of us and everybody here. So I'm just going to focus a little bit on sharing with you some of the trainings that I've been getting through the Matt Morris coaching program. I'm in his inner circle and I'm really enjoying it. And one of the first things you need to do is really know who you are and branding yourself. And that's a whole nother lesson in itself. So get back to your upline or I shouldn't even say the upline, your team member that, brought you in here. Cause that's another training in itself is just who you are. But you really do want to be clear on your Facebook page or your Instagram, wherever you are doing your social media. And whoever you are, be that person, but clean it up a little bit. And I won't get into all the details. I know there are different people that do different things on social media, and it's because many times it's because of where you are at in your business. I think sometimes when you're brand new, you really do need to just kind of hone in, who are you looking for? So we're going to focus on who you're looking for. And if you are marketing to everyone, then you're marketing to no one. And so you really want to get specific on that avatar. There are 3 PDFs. I think 2 right now are in the guide 7 on One Person Big Difference. And that is the workbook of the avatar and then the avatar worksheet. The workbook's only a few pages. And then there's something that I don't think we've added it yet, but I believe Michelle Boris can help me with that. And that is the core virtues. And I'll show you what those all look like. But so who is that person that who's your ideal prospect to join your business, right? It can also be a customer, but let's focus on one avatar, one person right now. And let's say it's a business builder, because if we're not sharing the business, we're never going to create longevity, wealth, I should say, or leverage, passive income. We'll get paychecks and thank you checks for customers, and that's beautiful. And we love our customers. But if you're really trying to create something that is going to be life-changing and leave a legacy, then you have to come from the place of sharing as the business. Like a Pro 10, as I said to my team earlier this morning, has never shared just from the product standpoint. It's always from the opportunity, right? And then it's those people's, they can just say no to the opportunity. But guess what? Gabe Pearson told me every one of the people that said no to the opportunity are today still a customer. So that's a win-win in itself. So who's your ideal prospect? And then who are you? You got to become that valuable resource. You know, what problems can you solve for your avatar? So here's what we want to do. We want to get real specific with our avatar. We want to know our avatar's name. We want to know where they live, who their partner is, if they have a partner, what their children's names are, what their ages are. I'll share my screen in just a second, but I'm just like getting super, super specific with who they are. And once you do this exercise, you guys, you're going to just love it. So a lot of people say what most network marketers are doing and, you know, posting pictures and products, and some people can get away with that, but some people can't. And so, you know, I'm looking for 5 more go-getters to join my team. We need to come in from a place of finding someone's pain and, you know, finding what would work for them, asking them questions, getting to know them, getting in their heart. And then you can offer solutions. But sometimes we just want to go from A, problem, to C, solution. And we don't spend time in that part where they're having the pain and getting to know them and feel that, right? That's what we really want to do. So take time and look at the workbook. I'm not going to go through this. I'm not going to go through it, you know, little line by line. But focus on yourself first. Take some time and breathe and sit and go, who am I? What am I passionate about? Who do I want to serve? Like, get really intentional with what you want and not just a fly by night trying to attract everybody into your business, right? Who could you talk to all day with excitement? And what could you talk to them about? Like, what is it that drives you? Like, I could talk all day about mindfulness, yoga, breath work, meditation, food, nutrition, nature. These are the people I want in my life. And guess what? Wow, that becomes a lot of who I am. So you're going to attract people that are like you. And you want that because once you build a business, you want to have commonalities. As I mentioned on Maria's team call and Carrie's, you know, if you're not learning, you know, the best part of network marketing are the people. And then the most challenging part sometimes can be the people, right? So because we're dealing with all kinds of personalities. So who specifically do you want to bring into your business? And then you learn how to dance the dance, right? And you learn how to dance and instead of stumbling and falling all over everybody, which we all have done. We have all done, because when I first started in this business, I was wanting anybody and everybody in my business. And then you have to learn that, right? You stumble and fall and you learn that. And it's just like Carrie Dickey says, you're bad before you're good and you're good before you're great. So Pick one ideal person, get really clear. I'm going to say the business partner. Get clear on your business partner because, guys, we need to build this business. Seriously, we need to build this business. We need to light a fire under us and we need to get after it. And we need to go bless somebody instead of just harnessing this gift that we have in a little box and keeping it all for ourselves. I'm telling you, we need to get after it big time. Like it first was going, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. We owe it. As Michelle had mentioned, we owe it not just to ourselves, but can I say that, Michelle? Carrie Williams is someone who's done everything and everything for us and will continue. So let's help her too, right? That's the way I just love what we do because we can love and serve and give all the time and find people's pain. Okay, so pick one ideal person, get clear on them. What is their name? Where does Annie live? My girl's name is Juliana. And where do they live from what country, to the state, how old, names, is she a stay-at-home parent or is he, do they have kids, married, whatever, hobbies, what fires them up, what does this person dream about, do they want to travel? Here's specific questions to get really intentional, you guys. In a perfect world, what does she wish her bank account looked like? What keeps them awake at night? Find the pain. What do they need? Extra income to repair what? Are they able to fix up their house or they're not? Do they struggle with a lack of confidence because they can't, lose weight or whatever? So get specific. Take time and look at this and look and see what other, brands do. Like, Apple knows specifically who they want, or Audi knows who their market is. Whatever the car company is, they know who they're after. And it might be a young generation, or it might be, a specific Cadillac, an older person, who knows? So you want to get really specific with who you are wanting to bring in. So, this is the part I was talking about earlier, the problem. A lot of network marketers will go from problem to, I got the solution, the possibility. Here it is. Or they go from the problem to the solution. Sorry. They go from the problem the person is having to here's the solution. But you got to stay in this pit of pain with that person for a little while. You got to connect and love on them and learn about them. Then you can offer your solutions, your possibilities, okay? So I love this. This is really helping me get much more intentional with what I want to do. So then once you have gone through this little worksheet, you're going to hear, it's going to talk about ideal virtues and values. So these are words that I love this little core virtues. So here's things that, already about myself. I know that I have an abundant mindset. I know that I have faith and family and fitness in my life. And, there's a lot of words in here that I already resonate with. They're just in my DNA. I just know that about me. And spirituality, health, humor. But then what are some other things that I could be working on? So let's take the core virtues that we already know about ourselves and let's adopt 7 or 8 more. You could do more, but then you just, it's a lot. And go through one a day. Really get intentional with that core virtue that day and get specific. Well, what does the open-mindedness mean? What does flexibility mean? What does generosity mean? And get specific with that and just make that as part of your, your purpose, your vision statement for the morning, what I'm doing is psychological fuel stacking. That can be another training at another time. I love it. It has been so fun. But each day you're building and building and building and building on your mindset. And so you start getting it just gets to be fun. And you get to be intentional. So now here we've got, so take time on the virtues, incorporate them because the virtues are who you're going to attract as well. Okay. So now the final thing is then after you've done your little workbook, read your workbook, you're going to come into your customer or your distributor avatar. Okay. So now you've got a little more clarity. You can write down their names just on this little piece of paper, put it in a notebook. Have it in your, some sort of notebook, training notebook that you have. What is their home life like? Is she single? Is he single? Married? Children? Pets? What are their pets' names? Like, get down to it. What kind of dogs do they have? Do they have a parakeet? Whatever. What is their work life like? Remember, we talked about that in the workbook, but here now you just write down what it is. It's clear in front of you. What's their financial status? What are their interests? How we might reach them? What are their business professional interests? How do they spend their leisure time? Where do they go? Where do they hang out? And then the pain. What's their challenge, right? What's causing an issue in their household right now, in their life, in their heart? What are their biggest frustrations, their most common objections? Who or what influences their decisions? And then gain and understand why they might buy. So that's like getting, taking that time to really connect and get into their heart, understanding who they are and what specific outcome they're looking for. Wow. Well, based on what you just said, example today, a woman I'm trying to share this with and invited her to a presentation tomorrow night, is she's talking all about she's overly stressed and exhausted. She's moving tomorrow, her only day off. She's frustrated with life in general and all this automated stuff and no live people. I'm inviting her to a live opportunity presentation. I haven't heard back from her. I can tell she read my message. It's okay. I came from a place of love. I came from a place that I know I can help her. I planted a seed for her. It might be her time and it might not. People are moving. That's a lot, right? When you're moving in a day. So anyway, so what specific outcome? So just keep loving on people, right? But once you have clarity here, I just think it makes it so much nicer. So what does their purchase of your product or joining your business say about them? I mean, talk to people about the business. We have a gift here. It's okay. Like, feel it, feel that fear and do it anyway. I did it today with a psychiatric nurse practitioner. There you go. So I called her and we played phone tag today, and I've met her one time. Her husband does our yard, and I had no idea he had this beautiful life and these beautiful children. And so I just said, wow, what you do is really, if you're open, have you heard of Nerve to Activation? I'm coming from a place, I also told her it's a business. And so we're getting together next Friday. I had to feel uncomfortable to do it. I had to do what we all get a little uncomfortable. And then I thought, why am I getting uncomfortable? I got a gift here. I got a gift here to share with her. So build the audience, focus on who you want to attract. I want to attract her. She's actually, I got to say this, she's actually at the age and a professional and into almost all the things that I'm looking for. And she popped into my life in Prescott on the strip just because we ran into her husband on the sidewalk. Like, it's amazing what you can attract, you guys. This is what I'm trying to say. You put out the words, you put out the intentions, and you really get focused with this, it will come to you. You create the magic. It's not woo-woo. And I'm going to write a book about woo-woo. I think there's a book out there on woo-woo. And it's so true, because you can get it. You can get it. You'll bring it into yourself. So take time, look at this worksheet. Don't just fly through this. This might take you a couple hours, but this is where you really get intentional. And then you build this beautiful business and you change lives. And so here's some notes. You can do note taking here as you're trying to figure out what it is that you're trying to bring in. But when you find this out, you guys, those virtues are going to follow into your avatar values as well. And it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I'm learning so much. I'm like trying to spill it all out in one night, and I just can't. I'm doing 8 weeks with this guy, and I'm in my 8th week, and I want to do it all over again.
Well, I just want to say
really
thank you,
absorb.
Marisa, because, excuse me, Marisa is such a servant heart. Like, she just immediately last week was like, I'm doing this, wouldn't this be great? You know, people doing this. You guys, her heart is always thinking of you guys, right? It's just beautiful. So we just want to say again, thank you, Marisa. And you guys, sometimes we hear this information and we don't do anything with it, you know, and it sits in there, and that's okay. I love how Leslie said to several people, give grace, because you're picking up little bits of pieces of what's being said and implementing it and have more awareness of different things. And you might look at somebody a little bit differently. You might ask a few different questions, but also if you commit tonight to going in and finding these worksheets, and if you can't find it, ask. Everything in this business, you guys, when we first joined, I felt terrible asking people. It was hard for me because I didn't want to bother people. That's not how this business is done. We are here to do it together. The faster we, you know, do this together, the more fun, the more lives blessed, the more we get to know one another. But go in there, print them out, you know, and as you're laying in bed tonight, start writing some of these things down. Who are you? You know, where do you want to grow? What do you want to do? Who do you want to close your eyes? See yourself in the places that you want to go with people. Oh, here he goes again. Oh my goodness. Here we go, party people. Who do you want to go to the classroom with? Who do you want to go to the beach? Who do you want to be on the beaches with of the world? Who do you want to travel the world with? Who do you want to start up an organization or a charity with? Do you want to do that within these people? How much do you want to give back to your favorite charities? Who do you want to help inspire your children? You know, think of these people, you guys, and they will start coming. I promise you, things just start coming. Do that before you go to bed at night tonight. Print it out, start writing it down, be intentional. You don't need to take a lot of time. And honey, I love you. You're so, he knows how distracted I get, and so easily. And so, oh, goodness gracious.
And here's what I would say is, we were doing a leadership training today on how to find out where people are for the upcoming MVP builder side of things, because it goes back to distributors that were even enrolled September 1st of 2021. So as I was showing people, I stumbled upon a distributor ID that had a ton of distributors, and guess whose it was? Marisa's. Like, she legit is one of the top enrolling people for distributors, customers, everything. So listen to what she's doing. If you want to rock this out, pay attention. Don't be distracted by my wife and her beauty.
You guys are so cute. Hey, I just want to say too, at Elite Academy in Orlando, I'm going to be doing a yoga class. We're getting a room. Corporate's working on it for Friday morning. Maybe we'll do 7 a.m., a 7 to 8 or a 45-minute class, because I would like to get Canada virtually into that as well. And I know it'll be early in Canada, but it's 5 a.m. and that's okay. Right, Jolene? But I know that we just want our Canadian family to be a part of Elite Academy. And so that's what we're going to be doing there. So we'll be standing by for that. There's going to be a Facebook page as well that corporate's working on for Orlando.
Yes, amazing. Imagine going into that place and starting the day with Marisa with some yoga. All right, you guys, peace. We love you. Oh, we're gonna go here again. Oh, hi, Leslie. Oh, we get to go skiing. Hi, Bill. Hi, Helen. Good to see all these people. So I'm gonna be heading over to Vitality Hustle pretty soon and doing some stuff if anybody wants to come over there. But have an amazing week. I can't wait to announce some more gorgeous new distributors that are coming in. Let's hear some more stories in Vitality Hustle, and let's just go bless the socks off and have some fun.
Yes, fun.
Fun. Love you.
Love
Good
you,
night,
everybody.
everybody. Good night. I love you. Yes, I do.